He said Drake's Iceman melts off the ice. Hot 100. What the fuck? That's crazy. All right, let's check this out real quick. Shout out to the Ville, man. That's funny.
This man is melting off the charts right away. Janice STFU was a record that only stayed at #1 for 2 weeks, just for it to get dethroned by Ella Langley, as well as Ariana Grande with her new single, I Hate That I Made You Love Me. Damn. This song had been out for nearly 6 days and has already cleared Janice STFU from the #1 and #2 spot. This is something that people have been talking about with this record, as well as the record that he broke from Michael Jackson. Having more #1 singles as a male solo artist, that looks good on paper, but the longevity is always what's going to matter more.
Yeah, I think we all been saying that shit. The longevity gonna matter because at the end of the day, bro, you can't stay on these motherfucking charts. God damn. MJ gone. This nigga's still on charts. Like, what are we talking about? There's no comparison. I don't even know why that Michael Jackson thing is a fucking even discussion. But again, on paper, you know, everybody gonna run with it. They gonna try to make those comparisons. And, you know, a lot of people, if you just speak that shit into existence, people start buying what you saying. And we know this nigga Drake, he like to sell shit. And he got those people that love to buy it. So as long as he's saying it, they buying into it. And that's where the conversation starts. But to me, that shit was never a fucking discussion. Never.
It doesn't matter if you break the record. Are people even going to listen to this song decades from now? And that's the important part about this whole entire conversation. It's never been about you beating the record. And yes, beating the record is something to be proud about. It's something that you should take pride in. However, the problem is when the music is going to last the moment. Is it going to last longer than this moment right here? And it didn't look like it was going to. Seeing that Ariana Grande could put a song out in just 6 days and already pass you up should already tell you that this song doesn't have as much meaning to it as you think like a Michael Jackson song would. If a Michael Jackson song went #1, people would automatically understand why it's at #1, and it's going to surpass that even longer. Having 1 billion streams on Spotify, despite Drake being able to have almost 100 million streams on Janice STFU, it looks like it's reaching a decline. You could see from the data right here that Iceman is being listened to less and less as the days go on.
Yeah, because you got these people that's literally like wanting to listen to this shit all fucking day long just to basically show their support and say, you know, look, we've heard it in group chats, them little group chat shits where people are talking about, yeah, we got to stream this shit all day. Let's stream it and make it #1. This seems to be the track that we want to push. What the hell? Like, them motherfuckers having a meeting like they was in an actual boardroom, like talking to each other. Yeah, we just got to stream this, get it to #1. You know, the sales, we're going to look at the quarterly numbers. Fuck. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all can take these skills to fucking corporate and really do some shit with y'all lives. But here y'all are on fucking Spaces talking about we're gonna look at the quarterly numbers and we hope that we can reach that level. What the fuck? God damn. Said we need a #1 head asses. God damn, crazy.
And this is the exact problem that I'm trying to point out. If this song was really a memorable experience and something that people actually enjoy and not just a catchy moment, then it would actually increase within time. You could even see with the Ariana Grande record, despite it being out for only 6 days, you could see that it reaches a spike the longer the song stays out to the public to enjoy. This is exactly what people have been trying to say. There's a difference when it comes to music, and it's not only just because you have an obsessive fan base that is trying to boost your streams just for that time momentarily. It really matters what you can do when you bring it to the table. And is this music going to stand the test of time? This is a prediction for next week. Granted, Drake is still looking top on the charts, but by this time coming June 13th, following the next week to come, he is not going to be where he's at currently. It's not going to look that way anymore. And this is the cold truth. Just because you beat Michael Jackson's record doesn't mean that you're better than Michael Jackson. It doesn't mean that your songs have more impact than Michael Jackson. And I'm only saying this as an example because that's what he uses for his cover art. That's what he wanted to beat. That's what he wanted to surpass. But despite all that, what really matters is you making music that is not only catchy, but is something that people could see themselves listening to somewhere down the line 10 to 15 years from now. But the music having an impact like that is what Drake's not worried about. We know what Drake's intentions are by the Michael Jackson glove. His intention has always been not only to beat Michael Jackson's record, but to drop a song that is going to have the same impact as Not Like Us. Remember, Spotify had tried to lie and say that Drake broke the record for the most streamed rap song. They had to come back and say that they had messed up on the numbers, and that title still belongs to Kendrick Lamar. Not only is that a record that Kendrick Lamar still has, but the other record that Drake is not going to be able to break is what Kendrick did with Not Like Us when it broke the record for being number one for the most consecutive weeks at 13.
Damn. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us breaks records for the most weeks at number one on hot rap song charts. Shit. Old Town Road, it overtook Old Town Road as the longest running champ in the charts 35 years.
Weeks. You know how hard it is for that to actually happen? The last time that ever happened in general was Old Town Road, and that came out in 2019. This was a global sensation.
That song used to get on my fucking nerves, man. I swear, bro. Old Town Road used to get on my fucking nerves, bro. Like, not gonna lie, there's some songs that the more they play, the more they fucking get on my nerves. Old Town Road was one of them, and then fucking Pharrell's Happy. Oh my god. Yo, it was just one of those things where the shit was fucking everywhere. And then Happy, like, they would have videos on YouTube, and the shit was fucking called 24 Hours of Happy, and it was Happy playing back to fucking back and all fucking day for 24 hours, bruh. They would play that shit on a loop, bruh, and I'm like, bruh, I know you fucking lying, bruh. This shit was fucking annoying. God damn, man, that shit was... Happy is like one of those songs. And listen, I love Pharrell, man. Shout out to Pharrell. Pharrell is a legendary producer. Happy is one of those songs. They could use that shit for torture. I'm saying, listen, you won't kidnap a motherfucker, throw him in the room, throw on Happy, and have that shit on a loop? Brother. Get me out of here, man. What do you need to know? Get me the fuck out of here. What do you need to know? Give me the paper. Let me sign whatever the fuck you got me to sign. And get me the fuck out of here, man. That shit right there could be used for torture. Golly, man.
Beat the most streamed rap song in a day, and he couldn't beat the longevity that Not Like Us had, staying at number one on the Billboard for weeks. And this is the type of longevity that I'm trying to echo out in this video. Some songs just have an impact that is just so strong that it can't leave the number one. Whether it's Not Like Us, Choosing Texas. We'll see how Ariana Grande does. From the looks of it, it looks like it's doing pretty well. But Drake has made numbers his whole entire personality. It's like when you listen to his music, you got to use a calculator. You don't even got to use headphones. You got.
Yo. Yo, what the fuck? Not the JV, man. He said you got to use a calculator. Listen to this. Oh my gosh, bro. Not a cold calculator. They said that's so new torture. What, to play Happy? Nah, I can't do that. Is that shit torturing me? They said that and Drake's music. They said Zoe was like, man, F Happy, I want to be mad. That shit was just playing back and forth, yo. They said F waterboarding, throw Happy on your crack. Bruh, you play that song on a loop for 24 hours? Come on, y'all. Y'all run the experiment at y'all crib. Play that shit for 24 hours at y'all crib. See how that shit work for y'all.
Try to bust out the numbers. And that's not what it's about. It's really about how the song makes you feel and the impact that that song has for the crowd, for the public, and how they perceive it. And if your objective is to get on the charts and get the number one, that's fine. But if the other goal is to also sustain that spot, that's a whole different type of obstacle that I don't think anybody has control over. You never know what's going to go viral. You never know what song is going to stay in people's ear. Even when you're making the song, you're not even sure if that's going to last a decade. You won't be sure if it'll last 3 decades or 4 decades, or even after you're long gone.
This kind of connects to what YG was saying in that interview. YG had an interview with DJ Head, right? Let me see if I can find this real quick, and then we'll come back to this. Even when you make this music and you tell yourself, I'm trying to make music, you want the music to connect, right? If you really want the music to connect, you got to make music with intention. You got to make music because you're inspired to make the music, right? You can't half-ass this shit. And it's kind of what I was talking about in the beginning with the streaming, right? As a content creator, sometimes you got to come into this bitch telling yourself like, yo, if I don't feel it today and I'm not inspired, I'm not going to do that shit. The reward that you get from that, your music makes an impact. And that's the difference between throwing bullshit out and thinking that's what everybody gonna dance to and all this shit with no kind of fucking direction, no kind of fucking passion or anything, that's the difference. But here go what YG said, and I think this kind of plays right into it too.
Like, I always feel some type of way. I'm like, why ain't getting this? Why? I'm like, this nigga don't fuck with me, like, right? So it's just like, it's now, like, bro, like, you wasn't even giving these niggas, like after my crazy life, like, you wasn't even giving them, like the shits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I was talking to Doc and shit, I'm playing on the album and shit, and then I'm having this same convo with bro, and I'm telling him about what I was doing, like, putting out albums just to get out the deal, you know what I'm saying, because my deal was fucked up. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, bro, you was on that? You feel me? You was really doing that? I'm like, yeah, I was on that. He was like, yeah, bro, you ain't never supposed to do that. Like, you ain't never supposed, like, the music cannot, like, you gotta give it your all every time. I'm like, yeah, bro, I fucked up.
So basically, YG was saying that for a long time, he was just trying to make these albums to get out of a deal. So in return, what he was doing is he was half-assing the shit. Like, his intention wasn't, let me go in there and make some great music. His intention was, let me go in there and make this album so I could get out of the deal. And when you do that, what kind of music gonna come out of that? It's kind of like when you go to work and you just go to work to make it until the end of the day. You know what I mean? If you go to work and you there and your whole mindset is, bruh, I just want to make it to the end of the fucking day. You probably going to be, if you do customer service, you probably going to be an asshole to people. You're not going to have a lot of patience because all you want to do is get the fuck out of there. Versus somebody who go there and their passion is to make the company better, make the business better, make the experience better for customers. Like, they go to work and that's their goal, right? So they think a little bit more about the things that they do. They put a little bit more effort into their customer service. That's the same thing with the music. If you really care about the music that you putting out there, you're going to put a little bit more time. You might come back to a record after recording it a couple of times and say, you know what, I feel like I could do this better, or maybe I could add this part, or I could put this part in there. But if all you trying to do is get out of that record deal, nigga, you trying to finish the song and get that shit out there. That shit straight. Let me just get this shit out there. There go the album. Almost out of this record deal. But what you do in turn with that is you kind of shoot yourself in the foot because that's what the people get used to. They get used to the bullshit. You can't come out later and be like, all right, now that I'm out my record deal, this album right here, this one for real. Listen to this, y'all. They gone. You probably done lost a whole bunch of people that was like, yo, man, this nigga coming out with bullshit, man. He be playing. They ain't trying to hear you say, nah, for real this time. That's not how this shit work, man. Not at all. Immortal MJ said, also for the fans of your music, they deserve your best regardless of what record deal you decided to sign up for. Facts. That is a fact. They said, it did work for Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean a different breed though, man. Frank Ocean already got that solidified fan base, bro. Like, Frank Ocean got a different kind of fan base. Like, right now, people still anticipating the Frank Ocean album. He come out with an album right now, they gonna go wild and crazy. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think Frank Ocean shit a little bit different.
It's like when Kendrick had made Luther. Luther started off as a snippet from what people were saying in interviews, from what the producers were saying in interviews, just for them to extend it and make an actual song out of it, not knowing that it's going to be number one and tie Not Like Us. There's just certain songs that break that barrier. There's just going to be a song that's going to be able to prove that it could stand the test of time. And the only reason why this always becomes a conversation is because this is what Drake cares about. This is what fan bases use, hip hop spaces use to see how well somebody's album is doing. And I'll tell you, and I always say it, the music is what matters. It doesn't matter how long something stays on the charts, but Drake has made this his whole entire identity. He ran back to Atlanta just so that way he could run off the charts.
For the check balance, y'all. For the check balance. You run to Atlanta.
Iceman melted faster than people had thought. This is melting faster than the block of ice that he had in Toronto. He's melting faster than an igloo in a desert, and it's not going to stop from here. I'm sure that Drake is going to stay on the billboards. He probably might stay in the top 10 for a week or two. And by the time we know it, he's going to fall off the top 10 entirely. I don't think that Janice STFU is going to make a comeback, especially after Ariana Grande is going to drop some new music.
Wait, so Janice STFU ain't going to last the summer? What? Y'all better make it through the summer, because all that crying about summer vibes, summer this. Y'all better make it through that, bitch. I'm telling y'all, make it through the summer, because y'all not going to want to hear us over here. We going to be talking shit.
If she got some more shit cooking up, I'm pretty sure it's going to take over the charts at that point. And Choosing Texas is still proving that it's a song that is probably going to be staying here for a while. And it's probably going to stay here even after Ellie Langley is done with her career. Let's just say this, right? If you only care about numbers in music and chart positioning, and you're figuring out how you could obtain those spots, you've already lost the plot. I think if the music is good, the positioning itself will find you. Yep. You don't have to worry about it. The song will do the work for you. The people will do the work for you because they love the song so much. So at the end of the day, it's best just to focus on the music. Just worry about what you're putting out. And you wouldn't have to worry about falling off the charts. But since that's all you give a damn about, and that's all your fans care about, I know this is going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, including Janice.
Come on, Vil, man. Why you ending with this, man? This nigga staring at me like that, man. Fuck out of here, nigga. God damn, man. Fuck this nigga staring at, man. Fuck, nigga. Fuck off my screen. They said, where Jim Jones at now? What happened to the vibes? They said the vibe is going to bring them outside. I don't know why they didn't come out. They ain't come out yet. They said this Drake PR team right here. Look at this.
Great job on that Kanye rehabilitation campaign, guys. We really set the bar on that.
Boss, it's Drake.
Oh, no. Is he trying to f*** another kid from Stranger Things?
My God, bro. This is golly.
No, worse.
What's worse than that?
Worse?
He released more music.
Oh, God. Yo. What's worse than that? He released more music? Yo, what the fuck?
Oh! No!
What's up? I'm Tim, and I run the PR team for Drake.
3 albums?
At the same time.
Well, at least he's not playing another guy in a wheelchair.
They are hitting on kids.
Or hitting on kids in wheelchairs.
Was he ever doing that?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
It was actually our idea to say that he's trying to get out of his record deal. It's the only way to come back from 3 dog shit albums. Janice, Shut the Fuck Up is actually a banger, though. I mean, I would hate to be Janice.
All right, what's going on?
It's not just Kendrick. He's dissed Jay-Z, J. Cole, A$AP Rocky, LeBron, Dr. Dre, Pharrell, Rick Ross, and DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, I love that guy.
Another one.
We need him to diss someone that he can actually win an argument against.
Yeah, real pussy. Exactly, which is why we have Prince Harry, Ted...
Yo. Not pussy people, and they got a whole list. Prince Harry, Ted Cruz. Yo, what the fuck?
Cruz, Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay, I love that, actually. Matthew, get the writing.
Tim, I'm on it. What? He's gonna write the song?
He writes every song for Drake.
Matthew wrote Marvin's Room?
Go on.
Can you... Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
But why would he poke the bear again with Kendrick?
Does he have a death wish? He might as well bathe with a toaster.
Crazy to restart that on his 3 worst albums.
But he didn't even win those with decent albums.
Those albums were great!
How many bot farms do you have to burn down before people forget you tried to fuck a kid?
Allegedly! Yeah, I would do anything for Aubrey. That's my brother. I call him Aubrey.
People are willing to overlook pedophilia if you write hits.
Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
Ooh, Elvis.
We should just have him direct Black Panther 3.
Oh, they're making another one?
Or Sinners too.
Why those 2 movies?
Oh, yeah, I think we're moving in a bad direction here, guys.
Listen up, it's about to be slow. Ain't nothing but some shit out, bro. About a rich ass.
Yeah, no, he needs to have his N-word card revoked.
I mean, who made you the arbiter of N-word cards?
You guys are using cards?
Yo, who the fuck made this shit? My gosh, bro. Drake can't catch a break, man. Golly, man. This shit just get crazier and crazier.
It's fun to do bad things.
Take off the short nail, take off the dope, take off the broken bag. Take all that designer bullshit off, and what do you have?